There are moments in life that completely split your world into a before and an after. And for me, this story starts at 34 weeks pregnant. At that point, I felt like we were finally close enough to touch her. After years of heartbreak, fertility treatments, surgeries, negative tests, needles, waiting rooms, and fear, we were almost there. I had gone in for a repeat ultrasound because during my anatomy scan, they weren't able to get all the pictures they needed. I remember laying there during the ultrasound, watching the screen, just excited to see her again. And then I noticed the ultrasound tech got quiet. You know those moments where nobody says anything, but you can feel the energy in the room change. That's what this felt like. She told me my amniotic fluid looked like it might be measuring high. And suddenly, there was concern about polyhydramnios, which basically meant there was a possibility I had too much fluid around the baby. And from that point on, everything shifted. Instead of just enjoying the last few weeks of pregnancy, I was suddenly going into the office every other day for ultrasounds and monitoring. Every appointment felt like I was holding my breath. Every scan, every measurement, every facial expression from a nurse or doctor. I analyzed all of it. Because once you go through infertility, you learn really quickly that fear doesn't just disappear once you get pregnant. You spend so long waiting for something to go wrong that even when things are okay, your body almost doesn't know how to relax. And somehow, we made it all the way to my 39-week appointment. At that appointment, my doctor checked my cervix to see if I had dilated at all. Nothing. Not even close. So we talked about doing a membrane sweep at 40 weeks. And honestly, I thought for sure by then something would have happened naturally. I mean, everyone tells you first babies come late, but in my head, I kept thinking, surely my body has to be doing something by now. Then my 40-week appointment came. And again, nothing. I wasn't even 1 centimeter dilated, so they couldn't even do the membrane sweep. I remember feeling so defeated. Like, girl, please cooperate. My doctor decided to schedule me for a cervical softening, hoping it would finally get my body progressing. And by the time the hospital finally had a room available, it was a Thursday. Me and my husband had packed up the car and headed to Bander Thunderbird. And oh my gosh, they're under construction. Trying to figure out where to go while 9 months pregnant, already emotional, already nervous, was honestly a nightmare. We were wandering around confused, trying to find the correct wing and floor, carrying bags, double-checking signs, asking questions. And eventually, we made it. They checked me in, did my weight, checked my cervix, and hooked me up to an IV and started medication. And after that first dose hit, the cramping started. At first, it honestly just felt like really bad period cramps. And I remember thinking, okay, I can handle this. I had dilated to about 2 centimeters, but after a while, the contractions started getting stronger, closer together, and way more intense. My nurse kept staring at the monitor, confused, because based on my contractions, she thought I should have been at least at a 4. But every time she checked me, I was stuck at a 2. And eventually, she told me she didn't want to continue giving me more medication because she was worried it was just going to keep causing me pain without making me progress. By this point, it was 1 a.m. on Friday the 21st. And after talking with my doctor, they decided to send us home to rest and told me to make an appointment with him once I woke up. So me and my husband packed everything back up and headed home. But not before stopping for a snack. Because listen, I had just gone through all that and I deserved a little treat. By the time we got home, ate, and finally got into bed, it was almost 3 a.m. we slept in until around 10 a.m. But when I woke up, I noticed the bed felt wet. And my first thought was, oh my God, did I seriously pee myself in my sleep? So I got up, walked to the bathroom, and the second I looked down, I froze. There was blood in my underwear, and they were completely soaked. And suddenly, it clicked. My water broke, and I cannot even explain that feeling. It was excitement, fear, shock, adrenaline, all at once. I hurried back into the bedroom to wake up my husband, and that man jumped up so fast. He started grabbing bags, loading the car, moving around, all panicked and excited. While I'm over here stopping to eat first. Because I knew the second I stepped foot back into that hospital, food was over for me. So we got back to the hospital, and when I told the charge nurse my water broke, the attitude on that woman, oh my God. You could literally feel her annoyance. Apparently, they were overwhelmed with patients waiting for labor and delivery rooms, and she was irritated because my doctor hadn't called ahead. And let me tell you something. The strength it took for me not to say anything back was hanging on by a freaking chin hair. They pulled me into a room. I got changed, laid down, and thankfully, the nurse who came in after was so much kinder. The second she checked the fluid, she looked at me and basically already knew my water broke. But she laughed and said, I'm still going to test it because honestly, they thought they were sending you home. And I remember laughing because I was like, no, I know my water broke. Everyone had told me what it would look like, what it would feel like, and I just knew. Then came the waiting. Hours and hours and hours. By the time they finally had a labor and delivery room ready for me, it was around 8:30 p.m. I was exhausted, hungry, and in pain. And still not progressing. I had been stuck at 2.5 centimeters for over 5 hours. The contractions kept getting worse, and eventually I looked at my nurse and said, I want the epidural. And listen, I know 2 centimeters is nothing to some people, but I was struggling, okay? My pain tolerance is awful. After another 5 hours of no progress, my doctor came in to check me. And that's when he realized only half my water had broken, which explained why my body wasn't progressing. And then this man pulls out what looked like a giant hook needle thing. And my mom, my mother-in-law, and my husband all looked horrified. Meanwhile, I'm laying there like, well, that can't be good. The second he fully broke my water, though, everything changed. The contractions became intense, fast. And around the 12-hour mark, my epidural started wearing off. So they had to redo it. And honestly, that part was rough. I didn't feel pain necessarily, but the nausea, the dizziness, the shaking, it hit me hard. I ended up throwing up and completely missed the cute little barf bag they hand you. I threw up on myself and on my husband. Poor guy. But after some rest, ice chips, and trying to regroup, my nurse came back in. And suddenly, she goes, "Oh my God, you're 10 centimeters. And I remember just staring at her like, wait, right now? She asked if I wanted to do some practice pushes to help get the baby lower. And we started pushing around 7 a.m. on Saturday, February 22nd. Then my doctor came in, took one look, and said, I can already see her hair. And because this was my first baby, I think she assumed we still had a long road ahead of us. But the second I started really pushing, every nurse in the room started yelling, her head is out, her head is out. Wait, don't push. And I remember looking at my husband because my body had this overwhelming urge to push. I said, I can't stop. I have to push. She's coming. And he told the doctor, and she looked at me and said, okay, go for it. And with 4 huge pushes, she was here. 40 minutes. That was it. The practice pushes definitely helped because somehow I figured it out fast. And then suddenly, there she was. screaming, pooping on me. Completely perfect. And when they laid her on my chest, everything else disappeared. Every injection, every surgery, every negative test, every ultrasound, every ounce of fear, every appointment, every tear. It all led to her. But honestly, one of the moments I will carry with me forever. I was looking at my husband, seeing the smile on his face, seeing him fall in love with our daughter in real time. And somehow, at the exact same moment, I could feel how proud he was of me too. And I don't think there are words powerful enough to explain what that feels like. To have my mom, my mother-in-law, and my husband beside me. All of us sharing this moment after everything it took to get here. It felt sacred. Like for one tiny moment, the entire world stood still. And even now, when I replay those moments in my head, I still go back to that feeling. Her on my chest, my husband smiling, the room full of love, the relief finally washing over me. After such a long, silent journey, she was finally here. Next week, we're going to talk about my breastfeeding journey, the beautiful moments, the difficult moments, and honestly, everything I wish I would have known beforehand. Thank you guys so much for listening. And thank you for continuing to be a part of our silent journey. I'll talk to you guys next week.